Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Dev Rossick, and today we're playing Valheim, the outstanding survival crafting game from Iron Gate. This is a Hype Week server for the Val-Con 2026 event called Vanillaheim. And today we've got, wow, quite a few people on the server already. It's been pretty busy. But I think there's still room for a few more if you want to come and join us. If you do, go look at the Val-Con website, val.con.org, val-con.org. Find the Discord link and join the Val-Con Discord. Once you're on the Discord, look for a channel called Vanillaheim-info. And there you'll find the login information for this server. And you can join us here. When I was last streaming, I was in a bundle of trouble. I had perished inside the burial chamber that's just outside this cabin. And I need to go back and retrieve my corpse. Problem was, there was a little bit of a difficult situation in there because there was a ghost creature in there that had gotten me killed. So we're going to see whether or not that ghost is still there. I think I have some wood here. Yeah, I'm going to need 10 wood. I've marked this burial chamber, and basically that means I've got some wood I need to, or structure I need to get out of the way. Let's see if we've got any honey. Look at that. 4 honey. That's better than the raspberries, so I'm going to do a little swap. And of course, since I've been offline, actually, no, I won't swap at all, because in case I die again, I want to have some honey out here. Since I died a while back, I don't have any of the buffs like the no skill drain buff. I'm just going to have to give it a whirl and see if I can go get my stuff back. This is the burial chamber right down here. There was also a troll hanging about over there. I don't see it or hear it, but we'll try and stay alert. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, goodness, I don't have a hammer. Hang on just a minute. Ooh, you hear that? That was the sound of a skeleton at work. Yeah. Hammer. Yeah, I can build a hammer. Nope, 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 nope. Where's the workbench? Why are there 2 beds here? Oh my goodness. Well, that's a problem. Well, no worry. I can make a hammer this way. Okay. Okay. Workbench there. Break that. That was supposed to be a workbench. I must have been very confused when I rebuilt that, and I rebuilt it as a bed instead of as a workbench. Crazy. Okay. Close the door. I'm going to put this in my number 2 slot. And let's see what we can do about getting through this doorway over here. So I'm going to build a workbench, just snuggle it under there. Actually, sometimes if you get these placed just right... Nope. Well, sometimes you can get them in there so that they'll provide you with the ability to repair. You've been hurt. Are you fighting a skeleton over there? Probably. Okay. I'm going to dump the wood. I need to keep as many of my inventory slots open as possible. Okay, here we are. Now it was all to the left. What I'd like to see is to get some of these skeletons to come out one at a time. I have some kind of chance of battling them. Oh, there they are. That was my, there was my body, too. This is what I want, though. Yeah, one at a time. That's the way. The ghost is probably still back there, though. They even have a bow. Okay. Grab it quick. Oh, dear. Okay, I missed a couple things, but nothing serious. Alright. Let's get my equipment put back on. You know, I'm going to go back to the cabin and reconfigure and try to get my stuff prepared, too. I thought I built a level 2 workbench here also. I could be wrong. Do I have enough flint? Oh, I do. Okay. Let me do something here. I'm going to move this guy. Well, maybe I am. I guess I'm not going to move this guy. There we go. I'm going to stick this a little bit over this way. Okay. And then put some tools away. That one, and replace it with that one. That one. Right. I need that, and I need some more wood. Build the upgrade. Great. No, wait, I want that, and I want the bone. And then I can upgrade my club, which will make a huge difference in those fights down there. Prepare everything. Okay. Unload some of these materials. All right, I want the best foods. Leave the rest behind. Want to put this stuff away. Money over here. Arrows can go over here too. Extra gear. And my one little circling core that I got. I'll put all these things up above. Alright. I'm more or less back where I were. And then as soon as we get a chance, we'll eat the better food and increase our ability scores. So, let's equip our newly enhanced club. You know what? I didn't look to see. Could I upgrade this club again? I think I need a higher level bench. I do. I need 10 more bones. Bones I've got. I need the level 3 bench. I have that at home. Alright, I'll have to do with what I've got. Here we go. Still don't see that troll. That's good. And we wiped out at least one of those skeletons, so hopefully there's fewer left. As I recall, he had about 5 extra skeletons. I know I killed at least one, so that hopefully puts him down to about 2. Ah, still some stuff in my grave. Okay, that cleared that up. Wow, up there they are. I didn't see the ghost, though. He's probably right behind him. Okay. Well, there's the ghost. Okay, let's see. Here comes this guy and the ghost. Didn't really get a chance to get an arrow off. Oh boy. Yeah, timed that all wrong. course, he's fully healed. Why can't I not get his timing right? There we go. All right. Okay. That's empty. Already picked that guy up, I think, but they all grew back. Okay, left hand. Left hand. Where was that ghost? Wasn't here. I think it might have been here. I remember going through a lot of doors to get to him. Nope, I emptied that one. Okay. No, wasn't here. No. No. Mushrooms. Gonna have a lot of yellow mushrooms. Ooh, was it here? I don't remember this. Oh dear, I think I've missed him somewhere. Okay. Oh, you know what? I did close the doors behind me. Okay. Ooh, calm down. Try it again. Alright, follow the left wall. No. Keep following the left wall. No. No. Maybe it was that ramp upward. Maybe I didn't remember seeing it because I never got inside where he was. That's probably it. Okay. Great. A little disappointing, actually, because usually those guys are guarding some pretty excellent treasure. And them to just be guarding a ramp like this, well, I kind of hope for a little better. I'm worried about somebody coming behind me here. Okay, bones. I'm really hoping to find a substantial number of Surtling cores, given the trouble it's taken to get in here. I'll watch myself down here. Nothing. Well, that's really strange. I don't think I've ever seen a ghost in a situation where he was not guarding some substantial treasures. Okay, what do we got in here? Ooh, can you see that purple glow over the door there? That's a body pile. Now that's pretty dangerous. The trick with a body pile is you got to get in there and bash it up real quick. Let me get my food updated again. How am I looking? Looking okay. Shield up. Open the door. And bash fast. Get the body pile. There. And that will stop any more skeletons from spawning. And again, this usually guards something pretty good. Alright. Surtling core. Money. Amber. More money. More stuff. Okay. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I'm still expecting something a little more here. I don't know. Alright. What about here? Could it be in here? If I close the door to the ghost, could it have respawned? Let's find out. Shield up. What do we got? Nothing. Well, I am perplexed. Okay. Could it be here? Oh, well, there's a skeleton. That wasn't where the ghost was. Sure of it. I'm pretty sure they broke down that first door where the ghost was, so... Could it have repaired itself? No, it could not. It doesn't work like that. Skeleton? No. Oh, Surtling core. That's good. That gives me a total of 3 so far. Hoping to get at least 5. Shield up. Here we go. Oh, body pile. Get the body pile. Okay. Then get the skeleton. Good. Okay. Oh, got another one. Oh, 1 star. Good to get a parry on him, because he's tough. And bingo! This is what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Okay. I love these ones with the big block in the middle. They usually have a lot of stuff. And oh, look! A Vegvasir for the Elder. Great. I now have an Elder spot on my map. I know that some other folks on the server have already defeated the Elder. Don't know if that's the spot they went to, but at least know where that is. Okay. So now I have a total of 9 Surtling cores. Oh, that's good. If I can get up to 10, this will allow me to build both elements of the smelting equipment all at once. I am still just really perplexed by the fact that I can't find where that ghost was. It really... I have never seen a ghost that wasn't guarding something pretty significant. And to not find anything is most confusing. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything. This way. Nope, not that way. Not that way. Okay, now I'm getting myself lost. Keep following the left-hand wall. Whenever you're in any kind of a maze, pick a wall and follow it. Just imagine your hand trailing against the left-hand wall. This goes around, and yeah, up and down is nothing. Comes back out, trailing against the left-hand wall. Left-hand wall, left-hand wall. And inevitably, you will get out of the maze. Unless there's a hidden door somewhere. No. Yep, there we go. Nope. That's this place. Close enough. Let's see. Left-hand wall, left-hand wall. There we go. Okay. The center path has nothing going. No door there at all. But so far the first path was pretty good. So now, we go down this way. Alright. Shield up. Open the door. Okay. And we're down to maybe one last door. Shield up. Aha! And look at that! Another Surtling core. That gives us a grand total of 10. Exactly what we wanted to be able to build a full smelting arrangement without having to break down one piece and build the other and all that nonsense. Beautiful. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is pick up this piece of wood and rebuild the X in there. That's just a signal to other players that this has been cleared out. So they don't waste their time. And yes, I know that the yellow mushrooms will respawn inside there. But you can always just break down the little barrier and go on through. Okay. There we go. Hello. Well, anyway, that was a far better result than what happened in the last stream. Let's hope the luck continues with our other burial chamber. Now, that second burial chamber also had a bear nearby. Am I ready to take on a bear? Probably not, but it's going to have to happen. There, and there, and close that. Where did I put the Surtling cores? There, I put them. There, nice 10 Surtling cores. Great. Get the money. Any food items? Yep, the yellow mushrooms. And here, you know, I'll put the ecto... Whoa! Oh, that's a baddie. Okay, that's a shaman. Be careful of poison. So I race out and get clear of him. His poison can't hurt structures, so there's no worry about him attacking the building, but it'll certainly hurt you. Okay. Thank you. Ugh, he dropped those buke parries. Don't want those. Goodbye. Ah, good, a brute. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Hit me. Yeah. Ah! Timing on this guy is a little trickier. Ah! It's always that second one because he comes a little faster than my shield gets raised up, so... Alright, he drops that dandelion, which I don't need. Somebody just sent a message. They found the Bog Witch. We're just on a tear today. Aldor's already been found. The Bog Witch has already been found. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, there's Haldor. There's Hildir. There's the Bog Witch. So, we've got the trifecta. I wonder what day we're on this server. People have been so active that I imagine we're pretty far advanced. Okay. Get rid of that extra torch. You collect a lot of torches in places like that. There, that there. Like so. Okay. Let me get the valuable stuff here. Ectoplasm. Those arrows are good. Stuff I can't really replicate. Hey, I'll take that coal. Yellow mushrooms. Good stuff. Not the food. Anything here? Got some troll hide. I'm not really looking for the troll armor in this playthrough, so I'll maybe leave that behind. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you're fueled up. And, there's another brute. See if I do a little bit better. Yeah. I think the trick there was I didn't take all 3 hits. I instead took only 2 hits and then waited for him. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this... No, I'm going to put it here. Put that away. Put the wood away as well. I'm going to pick up the Grey Dwarf Eyes. Those are useful. And, let's see. He dropped 2 Grey Dwarf... No, I don't want the stone. Thank you. All right. So, where's home? Yeah. Look at all those death markers. You know, it would help if I had actually marked this cabin, wouldn't it? I know my bed is there, but the moment I put a bed somewhere else, that's going to disappear. So I will mark the cabin. I will also check off the burial chamber so that I know that it's done. And I've got this one over here that I'll do next. But first, we're going home. And I'm full of a lot of stuff. I could pick up raspberries. I could pick up mushrooms. That's about it. Do not have room for deer. Well, maybe some either boar or deer meat, something like that. There, I've got a foggy spot in the map I can clean up. Yeah, look at all those lovely deer. I don't have room for them. And the boars. Sorry, gonna let you go. Gotta get this stuff home. Thanks, Bjorn. Yeah, that was a good room. That place was looking kind of weak, and then suddenly all those cores showed up and made it go. Made my day, really. All right, somebody's been here. Look at this. It's a portal. Doesn't go anywhere. Oh, I see. That's probably a portal for somebody to get up here to the Eikthyr site. Thus, E1. Yeah. Yeah. We will later get a community more organized around a portal hub so that everybody can use a common portal system to the major sites like the boss fights and the trader people. It's only the first day on the server. We don't have to solve every problem right away. Okay. Ooh, lots of raspberries through here. I typically do not mark raspberries on my map. They're usually so common, it's just not worth the effort. But, you know, if I find a really unusual large patch, and actually, I would call this a pretty unusual large patch, it might be worth marking it, but I won't do it. Okay, here's a good narrow spot in the river. Make sure my stamina is pretty full. That's enough. For a short crossing like this, you're only looking at, oh, I don't know. There, about 1/3 of my stamina used up. Oh yeah, this is a little repair spot I built early in the server. Yep, can repair a few things. Where am I going here? My home is right there by that cabin. Why does that cabin not have a name? I don't know. I will have to correct that. Oh, look, more raspberries. You know, it's always a good idea to use these long voyages when returning from a place of gathering to scoop up materials that you need. Otherwise, you just pass them by. So, wood. I can grab some wood. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, boar. Yeah, I don't like to kill them unless I have to. Just leave some resources for somebody else to use. And then there's guys like this who are going to bug you whether you kill them or not. There we are. Home sweet home. Been a long, long journey. Of course there are gray dwarves, I'm sorry, gray lings running around my yard. Get away. Okay. Let's see if there's any honey here. Yep, a little bit. Somebody must have collected it, because it wasn't very full. All right. Let's see what we got here. Wood. No stone. Nope, none of that. Oh, yeah, plenty of this. Gonna be useful later. That. Nope. Didn't we bring back any bones? Oh dear, I don't think we did. Well, that might have been a mistake. No meats. Mushrooms for sure, lots of mushrooms. You know what, I'll put them on a second level like that. Plenty of berries. I'm going to take about half of this honey. And then Ah, yes, lots of money. Any good trophies? No. Okay. But we have some new things. Let's see. Do we have any open boxes? Well, that's not really open, but you know what? We're going to use... Wait. Here. I'm going to put these here. I usually associate those together because they're both used to make portals. And then up above this, I'm going to put the coal. I'll find a new home for it later on. And actually, I'm going to put the ectoplasm here by the Grey Dwarf Eyes. They're both parts of creatures. Okay. And of course, I didn't bring back the bones, so I can't actually upgrade my club the way I planned. Well, soon I'll have the improved club, so no worries. I'm saying improved club, I mean the mace. Alright, is there anything else I can upgrade here? Let's see. Not the club. No. Leather trousers, no. I do have a lot of this bone, but okay. I'm going to have to go back and get some more. Right. What I do want to do, though, is take the materials to make a tanning rack at the other location. So, that's going to take 15 flint, 20 leather scraps, 5 deer hide. Okay. Let's see. I have 0 flint. No, I don't. There. I have 15 flint. I don't have enough leather scraps, and I don't have enough deer hide, but I'll take what I've got. And then the wood I can collect there. So. Alright. Back we go to our cabin upstate. You know what? That spot where I crossed the river there, that was a really good spot to cross. It would be useful if there was a bridge there. Let me talk to some people here and see whether they would be concerned about having a bridge across there. Initially it's going to block boats because I just can't build tall enough, but later on it could be raised up so that boats can get through. So I will ask the folks on the server if they are okay with that. Well, I have to shout it, don't I? Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna need... my bridge permit, sure. So, let's see here. Where was it that I crossed? It was right about here, wasn't it? Pretty narrow spot. Okay. My inventory's open, pal. I can hunt you now. You got some bad information from your friend. Okay, where do I want to put this bridge? Thing is, there's another little stream there. Okay, it'll actually be two bridges. Yeah, here's the place where I cross the stream. Right here. Gotta shout it. Okay. So let me start by collecting some wood. And I'm going to want to build a little sheltered workbench to repair my tools. And then also I'm going to need workbenches along the bridge so that I can build across the water. So, yeah, right here. So, really? First thing I do is I just get a workbench down somewhere so that I can get to work. There, that'll do. Come on. Come and die like your friend. Come on. Yeah, whatever. All right. Next thing I do, I start laying out some beams. Or, well, sometimes the way I do is I start with a piece of flooring. What I'm trying to do is aim it directly at that point, right where I'm putting the reticule there that sticks out from the other side. You want to get the narrowest spot. And I get this a little high up so it's off the water. So right there, that establishes that height. I could connect another, get out of the way, connect another piece to it, and then I start building posts underneath it using the alternate snapping location so that their tops connect to the let's see, that's not tall enough, let's use a big one. And again, the snap from the top will put that pole down there like that. I'm just going to build a crude, simple little bridge. And later on, what we'll be able to do is... oh, come on. Come on. Get out of the water. Later on, what we'll be able to do is... raise the bridge up higher by building it on the foundation of the earlier bridge. So the other thing I'm going to do is... What does it need for a raft? I need more wood, otherwise I have all the stuff for a raft. I'm going to build a raft. It'll make it a lot easier to do the building of the bridge across the water there. Because it'll give me a platform on which I can stand in the middle of the water. And I'll make significant use of the alternate snapping points to force the poles underneath the water. Okay. Get some decent amount of wood. I'm eventually going to have to cut down some trees here, some big trees, because these little trees are going to run out pretty quick here. But we can quickly gather up as much as we can. Okay. Oh, there's a mushroom. Not looking for mushrooms at this time, because I'm not eating them. Alright. Okay, that'll be enough to get started with. Alright. So, what I basically want to do... Oh, yeah, that's right, the raft. I get distracted. The raft. Okay, I'll try to put it near the bridge, but not too close. Right about there should be good. And also try to aim it toward the other side so I don't have to move it. This guy. Alright. So now, I'm going to stand on the raft, and hopefully that should put me in range. Am I moving? No. Okay. That should put me in range of putting new pieces on the bridge. Like so. And then I immediately put poles on them. Yeah, this is the one difficult part. Now, look closely at that pole, and you see that it's blue and it's staying blue. That's important because I need to move this raft closer. I'm going to jump in the water and swim up to the side of it and very gently, no, turn toward it. There we go. And very gently, just give it a push. And it'll move a little bit, and give another little push, and it'll move a little bit more. That's probably enough. Then you swim to the back and climb the ladder. Yeah, see, now I'm closer to the bridge. Okay. Now, it's important that those poles remain blue. That means that they are touching the terrain underneath the water, and that means they give full support to the bridge above. So every pole that you can get, oh, come on, that you can get to be blue, that's a good thing. I'm going to take this bench and move it down here so that it's on the bridge. And that will cover a wider span of... Come on. There we go. It's usually better to use the ladder to get on the boats because that way it doesn't give the boat a shove when you land on it. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a bit. There we go. It gives me a better view of the bridge. Again, still using the top thing. Now, watch these. You see how they've turned green? So it's a little hard to see, but I'm pointing at the bottom of that pole, putting another one underneath it. And those should turn blue. I can see them. Yep, yeah, you see how the bottom piece is blue there? Yeah, that means that part is touching the ground. So now, I put in another piece of wood there. And of course, it's turning to night. Inevitably, get started on something like this and it turns to night. So again, I point at the bottom, and there you can see the bottom part is blue. Yep, there. And see, now that part is green and it has good support. We basically just keep going like this as long as we can. But at least until we run out of wood. So now we're going to have to cut some real wood. Let's maybe take out this tree. I know it's going to fall in the water, but what can you do? Now, I would return home to sleep, except on a multiplayer server, sleep is usually hard to achieve. You have to get everybody in bed at once, and usually people out having adventures, and it just usually doesn't work. But what I could also use is some more rested state. There's a much easier way to do that. You don't have to sleep. Come on. Come on. See, I've got myself into walking position, but I can't make this guy move. All right. So I'll equip my axe. I'm holding the forward button to keep myself pressed up against the tree and the ground underneath. Otherwise, I would fall back in the river and start swimming, and then my axe would become unequipped, and I'm not hitting this wood, am I? There we go. Okay. I can do the same thing over here. Problem is it likes to move like that, so get underneath it, roll it toward the bank, and then equip your axe, and keeping your forward motion pressed, you chop into it. There you go. I just gotta... Somebody's out there attacking my boat. Is that a neck? That's a neck. See if I can get you. Hard to see where you are. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I have some wood. I'm going to go looking for a little bit of stone. Oh, look. There's a little bit of stone right here. So, wait. Oh my god, I didn't bring a pickaxe. Well, that stinks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. And I come down here somewhere. And I toss down campfire. Good enough. And as long as it doesn't rain, and I sit down, I'm resting. So far my equipment is holding up. We're worried about my axe. What level do I need to repair that? Level 1. I can build a level 1. Oops. Stood up before I got the rested state. I can build a bench and enclose it here. Yeah, that'd be pretty easy. Usually takes about 20 to 30 seconds. Who's coming along to visit? Ah, there I am. Okay. So what I can do is build a little bit of extra space off the side of this bridge, like so. And enclose it. Put a roof on it. And then move the workbench inside of it. And just like that, I've got a repair station. Won't repair my armor, but it gets pretty much everything else. Let's see, do I have enough to make a chest? I don't. Here, put a little bit more wood in that, and then I'll go chop some more wood. Okay. Oh, look, here's a twofer. 2 trees for 1. I don't want to chop them in that direction. They're going to fall right on my bridge. Let's see, if I chop them this way, maybe not. Yep, that worked perfectly. Actually, it did kind of work, didn't it? Oh, you. Okay, for this guy, I'm going to use fire arrows. He's in the water, so it won't burn very long, but it'll get him angry. See, maybe he'll leave. Go away. Go bother somebody else. Oh, more gray doors over here. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Yeah, come up on the bank. That's right. Go ahead, throw a rock. And you died. That's how it works. Okay. Use the secondary attack. It chops down, so it tends to not push the wood away so much. You're back? Alright, let's try flint arrows. See what you think of those. I missed. Yeah, see? Every time I shoot you, you start running away. I kept this up all night, you know. You, I'll just stab to death. Let's see, can I hit you all the way over there? Yeah, I can. That makes you mad, and then you're going to come back and take more. Ah! There you go. Up. Now I set myself on fire. When you run through a fire and you get caught on fire, yeah, you take some damage. You also damage the fire. You see how it's a little bit hurt? So I'm going to repair that. Okay. Now if I'm careful with this, chop down. Nope, didn't work. Sometimes you can get it without pushing it out in the water, but did not work. So again, push it into the shore, equip your axe, and keep holding forward while you chop. Works every time. Okie dokie. After a few, look what he did. Pushed it. You see, that's why I don't want them touching my raft, because they pushed it in the wrong direction. Well, so I'm going to try and turn it a little bit. Rafts don't turn very easily. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Now it's a little too far away. Oh, got to watch my stamina. Get on board the raft for a minute. Okay. Now I got to push it a little further into the bridge. Okay. And then I want to push it forward since I need to build the next section. Just until it's a little bit beyond where I've built so far. There we go. Might think, why don't you get in the raft and sail it? Well, this is a lot more precise. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, that was a lot of nonsense. Oh, now I'm too far away. Darn it. Off we go again. Push it back toward the bridge. See if we're in the right position. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Zoom in again. Now we're back to... No. There. Now we're back to building with poles. So, top snapping. Let's see. Oh, that's yellow, so I pointed the bottom of it. And snap. And snap. And now you can see the bottom pieces. Oh, that one's not blue. So I try to point at the bottom of it again. Did that work? Yes, it turned green. Good. Yeah, I'm hopefully at about the deepest point right here. It might be tempting to go 2 pieces, but I'll tell you what's going to happen. At some point, some of these poles are going to get broken. And it's always good to have as much redundancy in your poles as you possibly can. So did that turn blue? That one did. This one, no, it did not. So I try to aim at the bottom of it again. Did that turn it green? It did. Okay. Just got to watch for that color change. Hopefully, we should be sloping up there on the bottom. And it should start to get a little better. So, snap on the top. Up. There. Did that turn blue? Yep. Aim at the bottom of this one. Yep. You want to aim so that you can clearly see the bottom of it. Yep, that turned blue. Did somebody attack my workbench over there? I distinctly heard somebody throw something at it. Well, these creatures do like to do that. Later on, we'll completely enclose that workbench, and that will tend to slow them down from damaging it. And, come on. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now I can actually land over here. Now, one issue we're going to have over here is, you see at the bottom of my screen it's flashing, workbench none. So I need to build another workbench over here. And oh look, I don't have enough wood. Guess what? We're cutting wood again. Yeah. Unless you start with lots of piles of wood, building bridges can be an exercise in going back and forth between cutting and building. And, oh, I need to eat. That's why I'm running out of stamina. I'm also lost my rested state. That's another reason I'm running out of stamina. Okay. All right. My raft has gotten a little messed about, but that's all right. Okay. Build a workbench over here somewhere. Wherever it'll let me. Good. Then I might be close enough that I can just build it out. Let's see. Let's see how far I get. Yeah, that's turning red. Okay. So let's put the pole under here. Hold it up. Those are still blue. And let's go back and put the poles that I skipped. That's yellow, so I aim at the bottom. And that's green. Let's get the other side. I'll get the other side from the raft. And that is blue, blue, blue. Doesn't look to me like it should be blue. Okay. And that's green, so I am at the bottom. I didn't get that one. Oh, no, it's right. It's right. Sometimes the water distorts your view and a little hard to tell. Yeah, good. Beautiful. All right, let's finish up here. Now we should be able to come straight into the bank here as long as we can anchor this in the terrain. Great. We will fill in the rest of those poles. We'd always want to have as many poles as possible so that in case they do break, I can use a shorter one here. Yeah. I don't think I can get one under that. Okay. Good. Now we have completed our bridge. And I'll do the same thing over here that I did on that side, which is we'll build a workbench using wood I don't have. Great. Right. Well, kind of like to cut some trees, the ones that block the way out of here. So let's start with this. This is probably going to fall right on the bridge. No. Yep. There it goes. We'll fix that. Okay. And this one. Oh, thank you for falling in the other direction. And knocking down a whole bunch more trees. Wonderful. I now have an obligation to go and clean up all those trees. That's all right. I need wood. Come on. Probably really need is another fire. One more stone. There we go. I'll put this over here. Sit down next to it. Get some rested state. Okay. Also repair my tools. All right. Let's see how we can do this without making too much more damage. I'm hitting the bridge. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Watch the stamina. All right. We'll repair all that in a minute. See if I hit it from this direction. Okay. All right. Now let's repair all of our damage. Okay. Yeah, I might have enough now. Let's see. Oops. So what I was going to build was a couple of pieces out here. Missed a spot. All right. I'm going to add some supporting posts to those. Get a longer one here. Good. Then put some walls on these. Same deal as the other side. Now this time, I'm going to close this off completely. But actually, no. Use a slightly different roof piece. This one. And then I can put front walls on it. What's a useful thing to do, however, is change one of them to be a door. Like that. And then you can open the door and just stick your nose in there and use the workbench. Well, that's junk. I don't want that. I really don't want that. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm going to come back over here and do the same thing. And roof pieces. And by fully enclosing it like that, it will really slow down the creatures trying to attack it. They'll generally only attack it when you're when a player character is present, and then otherwise they'll pretty much leave it alone. Especially if they can't see it. Well, we could do a little tidying up. I've got more wood over here that I need to clean up anyway, so we could add a few more little frills and trim work. Right now it looks kind of rough and ready. I know there was more. Yep, here we go. Yes. See if we can avoid knocking that other tree down. This one's going to be tough. I'm pretty sure one of these trees is already so damaged that it's going to go down, but let's give it a try. Did I say one? Oh, you're not broken. Okay. I thought that was a piece of trunk leaning against the other tree, but no. All right. Which means this is the last piece. And there we go. Ah, more than I can pick up. Good. Good problem to have. So, what I can do now is start putting trim pieces on it like this. Later on we can double up the bridge to make it wider. Raise the bridge up to create an arch underneath that a boat could possibly pass through. Ah. Why did that... Oh, I ran out of stamina. It's always the stamina, isn't it? Built a piece down on the bottom. Okay. See, that looks much nicer. Let's pick that up. Try not to waste some wood. Should put some poles underneath this side. They'll hold it up better. Too bad I did not bring that pickaxe. Let's see if I can get it underneath there. Yeah, I can. And here, are you blue? You're blue. You will not be, yes. But there you are. Okay. Maybe put a little bit of trim around this. Make it look clean. Yes, like that. Good. And do the same thing over here. Okay. We officially have a bridge. I can break those apart. Don't really need them. Break these apart. It would be great if we could keep a campfire going on each end of the bridge. Makes it more visible, but problem with that is somebody's going to have to come by periodically and put fuel in it. Now, what about this guy? Unfortunately, unlike other constructions here, I'm pressing the deconstruction key. It won't just break. So what you got to do is you got to equip. Not that. No, not that. Oh, come on. What you got to do is equip the axe. The axe, and chop the thing down, and it will break and give you its parts. Some of them may fall in the water, so by standing here right at the mast, I should catch all of it. Assuming I have the weight capacity, which I think I do. Okay, what did I get? I got all the bits. Wood, resin. Let's see, is anything lying on the bottom? Ooh, I'm drowning. Hard to say. That wreckage will disappear in a minute. Okay. We have us a bridge. Simple, basic, but good enough. The way I usually mark these on my map is I zoom way in, I choose the dots, and I go to one end of the bridge and I make a dot. Nope, don't label it. Then I go to the other end of the bridge, make another dot. And then, oh, stop that. Then basically fill in dots in the middle, as many as are needed to indicate the bridge. And then even when the map's zoomed out, you know, clearly shows that it's a bridge there. And what you can do is I can remove this one and put another dot in the middle. And on this one, I can say bridge. So there, it's got the word on it, but it just has it once. Nice. Well, not what we set out to do when we left home, but there it is. Didn't bring a pickaxe. Where are the pickaxes? You know, I think they're in the other cabin over there. That is annoying. Okay. Ooh, what is next? Next is eating. When we set out, we wanted to build the upgrade for the workbench, and we needed 20 leather scraps, and I believe it was 5 deer hide. Let's confirm that. Yes. So, what we need to do is choose that. Let's go to wooden arrows. Put those there. What we need to do is hunt or leather scraps, and deer hide. Here we go. I hear a boar. There it is. There's another one. No, I need that. Okay. Got quite a bit of meadows up here before we get to that cabin, so we'll just keep hunting. Oh, heard something. The sounds those boar make is just so subtle. And they don't last long enough for you to get a good direction on them. It's a little frustrating. Well, there's a deer. See if we... Oh! Oh, he's running. Ah! Got him. What do you know? Sometimes that works. Oh, we got a little building up here. See if there's anything interesting in it. We scared the deer off. Yeah, clever. Yeah. Right. No, that's not the door. Nothing. Don't need resin. But there you go. That's what we get. I think night's coming on. Okay. Another little cabin. There won't be any hide there. You know, oh, hello. Hey, that was a good shot. Or lucky. One of the two. You know what might be in here? There's a chest where we can dump some junk we don't really want to carry around. Look at that. Don't need stone. Don't need that. Don't need that. Hate to throw away a good meat, but don't need it. Here, get rid of that. Don't really need all those. Yeah, that's a little better. Night is definitely arising here. Is this a boar stone by any chance? Nope. Ah, yes, this is the one about giving thanks to Frey. Which, sure. We'll give thanks to Frey. Ugh. Unless, of course, Frey is the one who's responsible for Greylings. And I give no thanks at all. Ah, didn't shout that. Can't type. Great. Nighttime. Better get my shield out. That sounded like a gray dwarf. Oh! That sounded like a shaman, apparently. Alright, so I try to dodge around to try and come at him from the side. Then dash in real quick. Yeah, too slow. Later on, when You can kill them faster. That trick works a lot better. Yeah. The idea is to try and avoid that blast of poison before you get them. Ah, 4. Hello. Yeah, that's what we need. All right, how we doing? 7. Oh, 8. We need 20. What the heck was that? Sounded like huge wings. I think it was just a bird. All right. Oh, somebody's little repair shack. We'll use it. And a portal to nowhere. Oh, this is the portal to Yggdrasil. That's right. How quickly I forget. Let's see. That looks like grayling. Yep. Can always tell by the eyes. Yellow eyes, grayling. Blue eyes. Come on. Why aren't you equipping that weapon? 1, 4. Blue eyes, Grey Dwarf. Green eyes, Grey Dwarf Shaman. Red eyes, Grey Dwarf Brute. Where the heck am I going? That way. I have a feeling I'm not going to... blue eyes, that's a grayling. I have a feeling I'm not going to get those 20 leather scraps before we get there. But hey, that sounded like a deer. Let's see if we can spot it. It is a deer. And I just heard what I think was another boar over here. Oh, yes. Yes. Mr. Boar, where are you? Wait, is that a boar? No, that's a rock. Ah, but it's a boar over there. Behind the brute. Well, that didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Do not want the trophies at this time. We'll take the Great Dwarf Eye. Great Dwarf Eye. I'll take the wood. And that will do me. That's 9. Oh, I have enough gear. So now I just need to go all in on boars. There's one over there. That was probably the one I heard before. Do you have a friend? Are there 2? You do. Yes. Oh, for a minute there, one of those had a star, but no. Okay. Halfway there. More boars. Let's stay up here. Okay, grayling. Oh, another brute. Well, if you're not going to hit me, I'll hit you. That second strike. Yeah, my timing's all wrong. There. I got to be waiting for him. I'm doing something else when that hit comes. It doesn't work. Don't want that stone. And I need to heal up. Oh, that looks like a dead boar down there. It is a dead boar. Now, who killed that? Wasn't me. Might have been the brute. And here's another one. How am I doing? 13. 7 more. Can we do it? We're going to have daytime pretty soon here. I'll be able to see farther. Yeah, I know. 1-star deer. Could have gotten it. Oh, no, no. Heard a boar over here. Bingo. How many more? 6 more. Oh, 1-star boar would be very welcome right now. Oh, there we go. I like these open areas, not because they have more creatures, but because they're just easier to see. Grey dwarf over there. Don't want him. Oh, come on. Greyling down there. Really don't want him. What do we have here? Ah, hello. There's a couple of them. Great. There's a bunch of them. 1. 2. 3. Just 4 more. And it's almost daylight. Oh, heard one. Where is it? Boars. Oh, not what I was looking for. Yep, you found me. Okay. Daytime's coming. Maybe you'll just leave. You're a night creature. You should turn around and run away. It's daytime. Go away. Leave. Stop bothering me. Well. I was going to say he did, but no, he turned back again. Where's that boar? Oh, come on. Not seeing it. This guy's got my scent. I could break his tracking. Nope. Okay. Circle around him. Come on. Hey, that time it worked. Okay. Okay. Get rid of the unnecessaries. The boars. You should eat another bite. Yes, I should. Oh, come on. Where are the boars? There's a deer down there. Sometimes the boars are wandering in the same area. Look closely. Ah, oh boy. That's a new burial chamber. Okay, well. All right, 1 skeleton. 2 skeletons, 3. Okay, this one hasn't been tapped yet. Cool. I'll mark it. Aha! Looky here. Copper. We're going to need that. Yeah, this is kind of a good spot over this way. I mark these with Cu. That's the chemical symbol for copper. That was definitely a boar. Or maybe a bear. It's a bear. Okay. Okay, let's not tangle with the bear. I'd love to, but not what I'm searching for at the moment. Oh, stone building over that away. Yeah, I'm definitely tangled up in the eaves of the Black Forest here. Boar. There's some necks over there. Hard to see against the green grass. There's some birds over here. Maybe shoot one of those. Yeah. If I can. Okay. Oh, second one. That's our... oh, I definitely heard a boar that time. Oh, I'm looking right at it. That's our burial chamber right across the way. Our. Like I own it. The one that I cleared. How am I doing? 18. Oh, just 2 more. Just 2 more. Well. A stone tower here. Wonder who lives in there. Anybody? Maybe skeletons? Shield. Get your shield out. No, your shield. And I thought I heard another boar this way. I did. Be a 1-star boar. You're not. I need 1 more. Oh. Come on, there's got to be 1 silly little boar over here. And of course, I'll get my 20. And I won't need boar anymore. And then I'll start seeing them everywhere. That is the way of things. It's like they know when you're hunting them. They all hide. And then they know when you're not hunting them. And they all come out to play. There's an alliance of the boars. They know what's happening. And I think it's getting late at night for me because I'm starting to get a little bit strange. Ooh, you got any bones in here? We do. Not where you really need them, but it's nice to know. Oh, look! A boar! No bears around, right? Haha! Just these silly necks. Okay. Look at that. 20 boar. 6, what are you doing? Are you attacking my bee? That's not a smart thing to do. I'll take exception to that. I'll fly out and poison you. They're a lot more dangerous than you think. Ooh. You damaged that. Okay. And honey, lots of honey. Great. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So there's not a lot of room in here, so I think I'm going to build this improvement piece sort of in a hidden spot behind the wall, or well, behind the roof, I should say. So, oh, I'll put that there. Come on. There we go. Put the roof back. These type, I think. Yep. It's going to stick out, but whatever. Okay. Do I have a level 3 workbench? I do. Do I have some bones? Yes. Can I upgrade my club again? I can. Ha! How much damage does it do now? 24. That's more. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Right. You know what? I'm going to move the bones and the hide somewhere else. No, somewhere else. Be here. I'll put the meat here. Actually, I'll cook all that. Come on. I will cook all this meat. And I will make this my bed. Okay. Oh, I must have never selected my bed at the other side. Crazy. A little bit organized here. Okay. Put these over here as reasons. All right. Make some more wood arrows. Ah. Okay. And in a few minutes, we're going to go after that other burial chamber. And just maybe, we'll hop down there and take on that third one. I'm going to take just a little break here for a minute. I will be right back. Okay. Continue. I almost forgot there for a second that the game doesn't actually pause when you're multiplayer. I almost burned my meat. But it's all good. You know how much, no, not very much. How much deer hide does it take to upgrade one of these pieces? 6. 6. 6. Darn. I have 2. Too bad I have lots of bones. I could have done it. Here. Fill that up with meat again. I'm going to dump some of these old torches and that club and that And that's worth keeping. That's worth keeping. Oh. Some arrows here. Actually, let me move them over here. Okay. Do I have extras? I don't. Put those there. I'm going to throw these down in the water. There's nothing special about throwing them in the water. I'm just trying to get them far away from a workbench. Really. Okay. Okay, we'll eat that. Eat that. Yeah. Let's see how this goes with this upgraded club. Hopefully this is going to work a lot better than it did during my first journey into those burial chambers. Oh, look. Now I find a boar when I didn't need one. Now, as I recall, there was a bear over this way. Keep your eyes open, or rather our ears. Okay. Yeah, you know, I really shouldn't be using this on these guys. Okay. Don't hear anything. Oh, I'm hearing a skeleton. Sure. Oh, you know what? This one's blocked up too. Let me get 10 wood here. There, I'll just go back and get some. One more. I'll throw these down here, pick them up later. One more piece of wood. Come on, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Okay. We have 3 openings, 2 with doors, and this guy. Okay, a couple more doors. Shield up. Here we go. Yep, I get turned around. Yes. Yep, that's all closed off. So, shield up. Okay. Ah, I can kind of see through the door. Don't see anything that looks too bad. Here we go. Yeah, these guys are going down way faster. It's the additional damage. Helping a lot. Ooh, hard to see anything here. Oh, that's a body pile. Ooh, okay. Those can spawn some very nasty skeletons. Skeletons with stars. Special skeletons. Yeah. You find a body pile, put it down fast. Or save it and use it to farm a lot of skeletons. Well, not too exciting yet. So far, we're not getting very far. Well, a big room with a lot of doors and nothing much behind them. Let's see if this side's better. Looking through it, don't see much. Okay. And last door. I hear a skeleton back there, but yeah. Ah. Got a skeleton trophy. Oh, there we go. There's some money. But no Surtling cores. The absolute ideal number to get started with is 14. That's 5 for the coal kiln. Ooh, we got a big baddie back here. 5 for the smelter, and then 4 to make 2 portals, so you can travel back and forth. So here we go. Missed my timing. Oh, thought I had a 1-star back here, but no. Must just have been the light. Some more amber. Ah, dear. Well, this is not looking good at all. Wow. Not a single Surtling core. Yeah, let's hope the third try pays for all. Okay. All right. It's amazing. I've rarely seen burial chamber with so much space in it. Ah, finally. Burial chamber with so much space in it, so many doors, with so little to show for it. Get that 1-star. Oh, this is a good crowd. Oh boy, they're hurting me. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. Ah. That went badly. Yeah, too many of them. I should have left. Well. So this time, I left a little food behind, so I can eat a little better before I go. Did I leave any weapons behind? I got that. Yeah, there's all my pickaxes. Right. Yeah. I think that's all I got. And any armor? No. I could make something, but I was pretty far through that burial chamber. I think perhaps I'll just see if I can get through it. No, actually don't equip that yet. Those things burn up so fast. Oh, it's nighttime. I gotta get through here fast. You know what? I will grab that. Come on, get around there. Yeah. Here, get in there before that guy gets you. Okay. It was like, 1 skeleton left. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. I should have backed out again. I get very aggressive sometimes when I get into fights like that. I just keep swinging and it doesn't work out. What have I got left this time? Not much. Still got some food. Eat that. Eat that. Maybe I'll cook this. I'll have more food the next time. The good news was that second death won't cost me any skill points because I was on no skill drain, and I still am. Okay. Well, why don't I just make a proper club? Yep. Still nighttime? Of course it is. Four deer. See? Told you. When I don't want them, I see them. See if I can be a little smarter this time. Probably not, but we'll see. Okay. What I want to try and do is there he is. Okay. I can narrow down his path of approach. He can get up here, but it may take him a minute to figure that out. They can climb up in this little ramp on this side. So, oh! Damn, bowman. Okay, up. You little swing! Stamina! Aye! This is what they call the death loop, where you go back and forth, dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. I think I'm getting close to ending it because they're simply running out of guys. I'm going to wait a minute. Get my health up a bit. And I suppose I can make another club. So many clubs. I just hate to go in there with no weapon at all. Okay, you can see my health is almost maxed out, or maxed out, as high as it's going to be. Okay, there we go. It'll be daytime before I finish this off. There's just the one guy left, I think. Okay, that gives me a second club, doesn't it? Yes. And where did he go? Grab this bit. Okay, does that give me anything good? Not really. Torch. Oh, I hear him. Haha. Now, you can block with the club. Ah, he's got a sword. Okay. Isn't there still a bowman? I swear there was a bowman. Okay. No. Where's my original death? Over there. Yeah, there's still some stuff over here. Okay. Put on my armor. Put you back there. Equip that one. Right. Okay. There's some stuff. I swear there was another guy still. Okay. treasures. I don't really want the skull. Mm-hmm. Shield. Oh, another circling core. That's good. All right. Is that it? I think it is. I gotta call this place disappointing, but, yeah. 3 deaths. Great. Mostly my fault. Okay. Let's rebuild the X. Break that down. And let's get out of here. We have, oh, 4. And a whole bunch of gray doors. Hello. Oh, nope, don't want to go that way. Okay. So, here we go. Thought there were more of them. What the? What is wrong with my reaction time? Yeah, you fight those guys. Yeah, you go at it. Yeah. Okay, they wiped out the skeleton. Now, oh boy. Bees won't come out at night to help. Yeah. Ah, did he hit me? I was way far away. And no stamina. How is he hitting me? Stamina. I have a rested state. Oh, I don't have 3 foods. That's the problem. Okay. Yeah, you ain't got your healer now. All right. Okay, let's see here. Yes. Cook the meat. Cook the necktail. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay. Arrows. Ridiculous excess clubs. The wood. Pick up those pickaxes because I need them. Yes, I know, troll hide. Wait, I already picked up the troll hide. Why did it? Because I hadn't yet been standing next to a workbench of the correct level. That's why. Okay, that can sit there, that can sit there. That's just food. That's ordinary stuff. Nothing too special there. Come on. Fix all that up. Okay, Gonna head back home for a bit. And then I will come back here. Yes, it would be nice to be able to build portholes, wouldn't it? But it's just one little problem. I don't have all the stuff I need. Ooh. Or meat. Other scraps. Well. Whatever. Or meat. Radorify. Okay. Let's head back. And let's see how much easier that bridge makes the crossing. I'm just going to ignore you. Yeah. I should think about potentially moving out there. Not a bad spot. Near some black forest. It's near the coast. Yeah. Could be alright. Why did I bring that torch? I don't know. Goodbye. I could have picked up that boar meat. Maybe I still will. Lovely. More swim in the river. There is another stream over in this side, but it's jumpable. Something happened here. Somebody's got a little house going here. Hello. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Right. No. Oh, that's because it's empty. Uh-huh. Lots of bones. Let's move those around. Yep, and yep. Money goes here. No, doesn't it? Here? No? There. And there's all the pickaxes. Those go in here. We'll leave one behind. Fix my gear. Okay. Well, my next stream, I'll worry about moving on to metal smelting and really seriously consider a move up to this part of the map where I can be surrounded by the warm comfort of all of the places I died. Finish that one. Still have one more burial chamber down here and quite possibly more up that way. Yeah. There's a bear down there somewhere. Yeah. I may move right here. Build it out. Put up a defensive wall. Nice spot. Okay. Been great being able to stream this world to you in the first day of Hype Week. We've made enormous progress. I don't know all the bosses that have been defeated already. I know for sure that Eikthyr and the Elder have been defeated. We have found all three of the traders. Haldor, Hildir, and the Bog Witch. And given how far people have traveled, I imagine that Bone Mass is known. Has he been defeated? Probably. Anyway, I'm going to disconnect now, and I will see you tomorrow morning at, been too late in the day. Yes, at about 1300 UTC. Whatever that time equates to in your time zone. And we will begin again. Thanks a lot.